So with this lake, with French, this bay right here, not a lot of water moves. Okay.
Right, so it sits.
So it sits, you get a lot of ice. So what I do, see the power line?
Yeah.
To the point?
Yeah.
So when I come out here, I drill a hole right here. If it's 4 inches, I know I can't go any further. If I'm 6 inches, I could probably go further. I need to keep an eye. 8, I feel pretty comfortable walking all the way. But I've seen variations of up to 4 inches.
Yeah, because there's a lot of movement down the front here, right?
Well, you just have stuff moving around. You still need to keep an eye on the ice, but it's knowing that, you know, it's knowing the lake.
Yeah.
So like here, if we were on Cedar, I was to pop 8 inches. Knowing that lake, I'd have no problem driving my ATV. Popping this hole.
Were we going there or there?
Yeah.
You go out there?
I'll show you walk out there.
If you look, Travis keeps his auger on top, his fish finder all on top. Easy access, so as we go, you drill, you can check for fish. Right now we're just making sure the ice is good. Oh, you can see it here.
I think we're good, but
look at that.
for giggles.
Oh.
Just over 4.5.
It's quite a drop since there.
Yeah, it was over 8, and just under 4.5 here. But you can see
Yeah, you can see where the flow was.
ice heap here.
Yeah.
This will actually build out really fast. But, you know, there's guys that are going to measure that 8 inches and go, I can drive on it.
Yeah.
They hit this, they're going to drop their front wheels in.
Yeah.
See 7.
Wow. So just between there and there.
From those 2 spots, that's your difference.
Yeah.
Really, as long as you have 2.5 walking, you're probably going to be fine. Right here, that's got some weight.
Yeah.
It's going to push that down, and it'll break through. So
Yeah.
right now, this is not.
A lot of cracks, huh?
Cracks are good. But then, crack. So when you're out on the ice and you hear that popping sound, that's this.
Yeah.
And it's actually crushing it together. So until this gets frozen up, again, weight could push it down. And
remember Travis was explaining about that crack and the noise you hear, and it's the ice pushing together. Here you can see it, how it pushes together and pushes up on that crack as it's forming.
we should be in 20 feet of water. So
Right.
it's reading 8.
Huh. So 8 means we're too far in, right?
No, we're not far. We're not far enough out. Let's.
Oh, the ledge is here. We're on the ledge.
I'm gonna drop. There's fish down there. I can see them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So for Christmas, Travis took pity on me and bought me something for Christmas, and that is the these. Hopefully you can see that. Seat covers and cushions for my seat. Very cool. I'll be able to sit in comfort now. So I'm all set up in the house. Got my fish finder, my rod. See it there. The hole's done. Travis is next door. I'll put some bait on. So you can see, we're looking around here. You'll see the bait come down and things like that as it drops down. And then up here, you're going to see the indication of the fish moving off the bottom. You see that movement there? It tells me there's fish there. See it? Moving. So let's get some bait in the water.
Eight and a half.
8.5?
Yeah.
Cool. Go, perch. Well, bigger than the ones we were catching on cedar. Not having a lot of success. We caught a couple of small perch, bigger than the ones we caught last time, but it's not as active, so we have to wait for the fish to come around. They're moving a lot, but in the meantime I'm learning. Trying to figure out my fish finder and how my bait looks on the fish finder, jigging it and see if I can see it, position on my bait, am I in the right spot? Do I want to go higher? Do I want to go lower? What's attracting the fish, the type of jigging you're doing. There's lots to learn. And oh, the wind picked up and it got a wee diddly chilly, so we fired up the Mr. Heater. What a difference that makes. I have it on low, which is more than enough in this place. So you can see here, there's the heater there, and you can see how along the edge here is more flame than over here. That's because the wind is coming from that direction and it's coming up under the tent. Don't really have any snow outside on the ice. So normally what we would do is we'd pack along this edge here. We'd flip that outside, pack the snow. That holds it down, stops the wind coming in. But don't have any ice, so what do? It's still working though. And I'm still on my 1 pound gas, which surprised me. I've been using it for a while now, and I got a bite that I missed. Not paying attention. I'm all cuddly and cozy in here. Got to catch me some fish. Yep, I got one. Perch. A little bit better. Whoop. Off you go, big guy. Yeah, they came screaming through there. Nice one. Well, that's a little better. Perch. Put him back. So there you go, campers. Another couple of hours out on some ice. This time French Lake. We had a good time. Windy, a lot colder than it was the other day on Cedar. But we caught perch here that were way bigger than we were catching on Cedar. And that's always a good thing. Not as many, but the ones we did catch were probably good enough to keep to cook. We put them back in because we weren't planning on that. But now that we know. The other thing I learned, if you saw at the beginning of the video, was Travis talking about ice and knowing the lake that you're going on. This one he's fished a lot,
and he knows about that stream across there where the ice suddenly just drops off. Now, obviously, if you're going somewhere, you want to speak to people about, is there anything you should know, anything like that. Always pay attention to the ice. Learn something new. So there you go. Another day on the ice, another learning day. Thanks for coming along, and I'm pretty sure I'll be back again. But don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story. Pretty sure I'll be back again. Not sure what I'm going to be doing. Probably not ice fishing for at least a couple of days. Just not sure. Just saying. Thanks for watching, and you all be safe out there. Bye.